Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah. Running and running and running and running and running and running. We won't stop. Competition got them on lock. Shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, up 20 with the top spot. You 20 down like it's stock drop. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
Well, up next we have a singles match here with Moses the Deliverer versus Kenny Alfonso in an exhibition.
This match supposed to happen a few months ago here. Wasn't able to happen today. Moses and Kenny Alfonso are able to face off for this first time ever match.
First time meeting between the two then.
Yes, this is the first time these two have ever met in a singles matchup.
Moses calls himself the Deliverer. He's always ready to deliver, and now he's representing himself with Team Moses. We've seen a different side of Moses lately. Team Moses, it's all about him. It's not about anybody else.
He is always ready to deliver, and representing Team Moses, the Deliverer, Moses.
Not too long ago, he turned on his friend Rahim, who we're going to see later tonight.
Of course, at first I think a lot of the Glory Pro faithful assumed that he was aligned with Mike Outlaw, who consistently runs a stable of Ne'erfuels, but Moses says not so much. Moses is for Moses, not anybody else.
He doesn't care about anybody but himself right now. He had some friends that didn't help him before. He was a former tag champ a couple times.
I think he has his eyes on single gold here in Glory Pro now, and where you see him trying to make a statement in that section of our roster here.
Showtime.
Now making his way to the ring is Kenny Alfonso. Kenny's a fan favorite here at Glory Pro, all over the Midwest. You see him anywhere.
Welcome back to Glory Pro. Second to none.
The high flyer out of Kansas City. You know, they said the sky's the limit. Not for this guy. He'll go through the sky. This man can fly.
The sky is the limit for everybody here at South Broadway Athletic Club. It's about 12 feet off the ground. It's important to note that is a limiting factor occasionally here. It looks like Alfonso taking note of that fact himself, but I think we might see some feet touch the ceiling a few more times before the night is done.
Kenny's not quite as tall as some of our other competitors, but man, can he jump. He can fly off that top rope. Moses outside of the ring. Kenny's in there all alone.
Okay, Kenny. Okay. It's good to see you. We missed you, Kenny. We missed him, y'all. Yes, sir. I'm gonna make him disappear again.
Moses finally getting into the ring. He's taking his time.
And Moses has found a new energy in terms of his demeanor here lately with this Team Moses outlook. And we've seen a much stiffer, gruff competitor in the ring.
And, you know, he was a fan favorite here for a long time. Some fans still cheering on Moses, even on his own, even after he's turned on all his friends. Trying to shake hands. And he does. A little show of respect for Moses, who's all on his own.
Moses' reluctance to let go of that handshake.
And you see why Kenny was afraid to shake his hand. Now he's getting the business from Moses, stomping on him. Throwing some haymakers now in the corner. Kenny's down in the corner, covering his head. Moses picks him up.
Moses has no intention of letting Alfonso take to the sky here. He's looking to ground this competition, grind it out in his comfort zone.
Moses is going to do it his way. Not going to let Kenny take control. But he rolls him up here. Kenny went for the early pin, but Moses dumped him out of the ring. Kenny able to roll right back in over the top of Moses for a quick 2 count.
Kenny, a pretty agile guy there. I don't think he's really trying to go for the win, but just letting Moses know that he is there and can come at him from any angle quickly. That's Moses on the ropes here.
It seemed like he was dumped out of the ring completely. He just rolled back in. I don't really know how he did that. Moses going for a big slam here. Kenny able to counter. Moses is down. Moses is outside the ring trying to recollect himself.
Kenny says, I can go this pace all night. And Moses says, okay, show me. Let's see you move. Well, that is playing smart. Moses playing smart here, keeping distance.
Moses is pretty far back outside of the ring.
Moses almost saw our table here. He will approach Kenny on his terms. Alfonso really wanting to take to the sky, and Moses keeping a distance. That makes that an ineffective strategy.
Moses almost took out a cameraman there.
And right now I see Kenny Alfonso expending energy and Moses not. Moses striking.
Big slam from Moses.
This match is exactly where Moses wants it to be. It's on the mat. There's tension. Kenny Alfonso is under pressure. He has not left his feet from the ground in this match. He has not left the ground trying to fight up, but Moses has made this a grinding, grueling competition as he intended from the start, and he has been in control of the pace of this match from the bell.
Big suplex from Moses. Kenny tried to get back up on his feet, and Moses immediately took him back down, got him up and slammed him around a little bit.
You're not on my team. You're not on my team. No. You're not on my team.
Moses is clearly making some friends in the crowd. He doesn't want anybody on Team Moses. He's the leader. He's the only member. He is Team Moses. Stretching him out all the way. That can't feel good on Kenny. This could be it.
Kenny Alfonso is in deep, deep water right now.
Moses trying to bend him in half. Kenny able to get out for a quick 2 count. Not quite enough.
Innovative little alligator roll into a pin almost. Moses keeping this contest low, giving Kenny Alfonso no chance to take flight.
stops that aerial offense that Kenny's so good about.
You can see in Alfonso's eyes that he is in a world of pain right now. Moses starting to strengthen the grip of his coils wrapped around Alfonso here, taking him post to post.
Eating some big chops in the corner. Big headbutt to the back. That hurts both men. Little back spear here too.
Forget this match. Much more work like that to this back. Alfonso's going to have trouble throughout the rest of the week.
Able to get out. Oh, but Moses worked that back over when he landed. Did not feel good. Spinning him around. Looking to slam him here soon, maybe. Backbreaker. The damage to his back. We saw it just a second ago. He jumped over him. You can tell his back bugging him.
I think that so far this match has gone exactly how Moses planned. This has been a ground and pound operation. His opponent is writhing in pain from a very specific location that makes his offensive set impossible to do anything with. And Moses has just controlled this match. I think he could have finished it by now, and he's trying to make a statement in front of this Glory Pro crowd.
It does seem that way, as we see here at Kenny on the outside of the ring.
It's hard to count Kenny Alfonso out.
It is.
But Moses is in a different gear here today than he has been in the past. And there, Kenny Alfonso tries to make his way up to the ring finally, and Moses just takes him to the other side and dumps him out like yesterday's trash. The crowd almost in stunned silence as they watch this new Moses do his work. And Moses just making a statement here. He could have won this match, and instead he is just saying something to this crowd.
Man, those chops do not feel good for Kenny. Moses chops so hard. He's got Kenny down now. Another big chop from Moses.
If Kenny's going to do something here today, he needs to get started at it.
Yes, he does.
I told you. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Moses asking him to hit him. Sounds like telling him to do something.
Kenny's second win seems to have arrived, and Alfonso laying it on Moses.
Get out of here.
And Kenny Alfonso defying gravity, running from it like a Yozit money.
Went at least halfway up the ramp there with that dive. He flew out of that ring. Incredible suicide dive from Kenny. Big kicks and big punches coming from Kenny here.
Now you can see this match starting to go the pace of Kenny Alfonso.
Moses played with him a little too long. Probably could have had him early in this match if he would have gone for a pin, but instead he toyed with him, took his time beating on him.
If Kenny Alfonso is going to get this done, he's going to have to keep moving. If he slows down like that right there, he's leaving windows of opportunity for Moses, who is a smothering, stronger competitor. Kenny Alfonso wants to stay moving and keep this thing kinetic and try to put it away quick.
Moses thought he had that scouted out, but he didn't. A DDT into a pinfall here for Kenny. Kenny's starting to wonder what else he has to do to put this match away. He's back up on his feet now.
He's signaling he might have one last big move here to try to put this thing away, but Moses, the deliverer. Moses is just too strong to do anything to.
I think Moses thought he dumped him on the outside.
Alfonso crawling over to try and make the pin.
He almost had him there. He almost had him. Kenny Alfonso thought he had it. Both men look frustrated here. Both men are beat up. They're worn out.
I think this pace, though, favors Moses, unless Alfonso can come up with one big move to put this away.
He tried to, but Moses got him out of the air.
Moses so strong.
Oh, dropped him right on his shoulder. Could not have felt good for Kenny. Moses is trying to get him into a submission. But Kenny able to fight out of it. Thought he was trying to put him in the walls there for a second. Moses ate that kick.
You can see that the lactic acid buildup is starting to make an impact here in this match as both men are starting to become more sluggish as this contest has worn on. Precision decreases.
Moses sat all the way back on Kenny's back. Is this going to be it for Kenny? He caught him out of the air, laid him down, sat back. Never seen him do it like that.
Kenny going for the ropes. Moses saying not so quick. And as you can see here, as both men wear down, the last thing to go is the strength. And Moses relying on strength. Alfonso's speed eludes him.
Kenny was able to get to the rope to break up the pin count.
But the damage is done, and that back has been worked on for the last 10 minutes. And Kenny Alfonso cannot do things that Kenny Alfonso is used to doing right now because Moses has taken away a primary component of his weapon set.
Clearly his back is killing him. Moses really destroying his back. We're seeing that a lot today. Everybody's targeting that back. A lot of high flyers here today early on.
A lot of old school wrestling here at the South Broadway Athletic Club.
Absolutely.
These walls have held a lot of history.
St. Louis in general. All kinds of wrestling history. Kenny trying to fight out. Oh, he got him rolled up here. Is that going to be it? No, it's not.
Kenny Alfonso getting desperate at this point. The big moves are coming less and less often, but the smothering presence of Moses is ever there. Moses with a dirty trick that gets the job done here today. The crowd none too pleased.
It looked like Moses had his feet up on the rope there, cheating a little bit. Kenny not happy.
Kenny Alfonso trying to litigate the match after the bell. The bell has rung and will go in the books as a win for Moses.
Moses is telling people he didn't do anything wrong, but he did. He cheated. He had his feet up on the rope to get the high leverage pin. Kenny's really not happy about it. Letting the ref.
Well, what's he want to do? Wrestle the referee? The referee saw what the referee saw. The decision has been rendered. The bell is rung. I'm listening to Moses' music, and Kenny Alfonso might not like it, but this is the way it happens today. And maybe we won't see the last of this, but Moses is losing no sleep over it either because Team Moses. Ben Simon in the ring.
Well, Moses, the referee's decision is final, so congratulations on your victory over a very game Alfonso.
I forgot to raise my hand. So big hand, raise my hand for me real quick. Raise my hand.
No, that's fine. All right, Moses.
Now, Ben. I ain't got nothing to do with microphone.
Now, Ben, I have a question for you. And I have a question for all of them as well. Do you guys know what tonight is? It's the cup. It's the tag team tournament. No. I'm not talking about that. See, tonight is a very special night. A very important night. Tonight is the official introduction of Team Moses. So, I have another question for all of you. Who wants to be on Team Moses? Team Moses is always ready to deliver.
The official start of Team Moses here today. Half the crowd wanted to be on his team, half the crowd didn't, and he told them all to get lost.
Moses letting his intentions known. No friends.
No friends here for Moses. He is all about himself.
And coming up next, Tootie Lynn, Rahim de la Suede, Mike Outlaw, and Xavier Walker show off for a chance at the Crown of Glory tomorrow.
Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah.
There's not much you can say about Mike Outlaw that hasn't been said before, but Mike Outlaw's not a nice guy. Tonight he walks into a four-way with the Crown of Glory title shot on the line. He's already looking past the other three, because in his mind they're not opponents, they're obstacles. And if you think a little time off softened him up, you haven't been paying attention. The King of St. Louis is back, and he's in a real bad mood.
And is a four-leg match to determine the Crown of Glory Championship #1. Introducing first, accompanied by Cinco from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 222 pounds. The Street Reaper, Mike Outlaw.
The self-proclaimed King of St. Louis. They loved him for a long time here. Now, not so much anymore. He'll do anything to win. He's got that cane with him after coming back from that quad injury. You know, he was a Triple Crown champion here.
The only Triple Crown champion in the history of Glory Pro Wrestling, but somebody else in this match has a chance to change that. Tootie Lynn Ramsey could become the second ever Triple Crown champion, but Mike Outlaw not looking to let that happen.
He did take that Midwest Championship off of Tootie a couple of years back here. There's some history there with Outlaw and Tootie.
Towering at about 6'6", our next competitor earned his reputation in brutal street fights. He's been a staple in Glory Pro for years, but the crown has always slipped just out of reach. Xavier Walker doesn't just walk into the ring, he stands there and lets it adjust to his magnetic pull.
Next, from Flint, Michigan, weighing 280 pounds, Big Flexy, Xavier Walker.
He can feel the Crown of Glory in his orbit.
That is a big, big man.
Xavier Walker filling out the South Broadway Athletic Club here. Mike Outlaw pacing the ring, swinging the cane. We've seen the cane come into great effect here, most recently against Rahim de la Suede.
His longtime friend, Rahim de la Suede. Outlaw seems to have history with everybody around here.
There's nobody in the building that Outlaw hasn't betrayed or wronged. But there's also not a belt in Glory Pro that Outlaw hasn't held for an extended period of time. So his methods, you might question them, but their results, you don't.
I believe the longest reigning Glory Pro champ, almost 3 years. He was champ a long time.
It feels like he still doesn't have respect on his name, and that's what he's after at this point.
Defeated all the big names that have come through Glory Pro in the last few years.
Tootie Lynn Ramsey has been here since day one, a cornerstone of Glory Pro and a fan favorite every time she steps through the curtain. She's also the only viable option for shutting Mike Outlaw up about being the sole Triple Crown champion in company history. If for no other reason than that alone, this crowd is riding with Tootie.
But Tootie Lynn recently in Anime St. Louis was showing some short showings, seemed to be favoring a leg. I don't know how much she has recovered since then. Seems to be throwing a much better spin kick so far.
Injured or not, I wouldn't want to be on the other end of her foot. Would not feel good.
Make no mistake, she didn't get here on sympathy. She earned it every strike, every fight, every year. Tootie Lynn Ramsey is Glory Pro Wrestling.
Next, from St. Louis, Missouri, the Little Blue Dragon, Tootie Lynn.
Mike Outlaw staying clear of those nunchucks. Makes me wonder if they're going to come into play here with a four-way match. Inherently no disqualifications here. You can almost see in the face of Andy Anderson that this is going to be a mess, because it is.
Rahim de la Suede had his shot. Back at Anime St. Louis, he stepped into a four-way for the Crown of Glory and got pinned when the moment mattered most. And when the dust cleared, it was evident who hadn't delivered. So the next day, he got a so-called second chance, a loser's match against Stallion Rogers, where Stallion made an example of him. Now Rahim's walking into another four-way with the same prize dangling overhead, a path back to the crown. But let's be honest, if he doesn't get it done here, he's not just back to square one, he might be out of the conversation entirely.
Don't count Suede out that quick. He's the whole thing.
Whole thing or not, I just hope he's focused.
And finally, from St. Louis, Missouri, is the whole thing, Rahim de la Suede.
Suede giving them what they want here today, minus Mike Outlaw. You can see when these two dogs get within each other's orbit, the entire tenor changes. Suede playing to the crowd here. He's going to look for Andy Anderson to remove that jacket. We're just here for the ride. Xavier Walker looking big and unimpressed.
You know, anytime we have these multi-man matches here at Glory Pro, they always get wild.
Look, it's not just that Xavier Walker is big as hell. Look at the way he stands. It's just scary.
It is. It's an intimidating man.
This guy's standing behind you at the grocery store. You're going to let him go right past you.
Most seriously,
Intimidating.
you know who doesn't look afraid of him? Is Tootie Lynn Ramsey in the corner. Rahim going right after Outlaw, but Outlaw, he's smarter than him to get out of the way, he says.
Tootie Lynn, not afraid of any of these men. Tootie Lynn happily will fold these men's clothes with them still in them. So don't forget that she is a dangerous person. Xavier Walker just stepping on Rahim De La Suede's face while Suede is upright, and Tootie Lynn climbing to the top of the oak tree and looking to chop it off from there.
It looked like a great strategic move in the moment.
Tootie Lynn favoring that leg. She very early.
She threw Rahim into it.
Don't think that she is completely healed yet. Mike Outlaw, not afraid of anything. He says, you got an oak tree, I've got an axe.
Xavier Walker looking dominant.
Oh.
Nothing, it seems, had given Walker pause up until this point.
A little afraid of Tootie, it looks like.
If one image illustrates the Glory Pro career of Tootie Lynn Ramsey, it might be this.
Maybe the ultimate David versus Goliath moment here. Landing these body shots. You hear those outside, she's hitting him so hard. And Tootie dumps him out of the ring.
Well, look, Xavier Walker didn't wear enough clothes for Tootie Lynn to fold, so she's just chopping him up into little bits, and he's not a factor in this match anymore, and Tootie Lynn's still in the ring.
Outlaw is able to take out Xavier on the outside. Big tackle into the guardrail.
Look, I sit here every time and talk about Tootie Lynn striking, and here it's on display. Rahim making some room to breathe here, but Tootie's striking has been the difference in this match for the last minute and a half.
Rahim going after Cinco.
Outlaw smells blood wherever Rahim De La Suede is standing.
He's taking out his former friend. Mentor versus mentee here. Mike Outlaw, Tootie Lynn Ramsey.
Tootie Lynn not backing down from a single one of these men here today.
Not at all.
I don't know if she's more or less afraid of Mike Outlaw than Xavier Walker, but I can guarantee you she dislikes him more.
Definitely, definitely. Tootie's going up high. Just ragdolling her. Well, cut her to gut wrench. It's able to.
Tootie Lynn to the outside now. Mike Outlaw just such an efficient brawler.
You stay your ass out.
Keeping the ring clear, but Rahim De La Suede coming in from behind. Doesn't do the sneak attack and lets Outlaw know his intention.
Big haymakers from Rahim. Rahim going from Outlaw, can't catch him. He's a little too quick, but he caught him by his hair. For a little suplex here. Rahim able to counter it. Not quite enough. Big drop kick sends Outlaw out of the ring and up the ramp.
You've got to watch Rahim with those quick roll-ups. He was able to steal a win at Anime St. Louis this last month using that very quick.
5 minutes left in the match. 5 minutes down.
I'm not the ref.
Going at it on the outside, Rahim and Outlaw. Rahim looked like he hurt his hand. He hit him so hard. Oh, Tootie was going for a dive.
Tootie in trouble here.
Tootie being used as a human.
Tootie Lynn is just thrown like nothing. Xavier Walker, a different type of strength. Tootie Lynn, we need to have somebody check on her. That was a long way to tumble.
Get Outlaw. Kick his ass. Come on.
All right, I love you.
Beat Outlaw.
I don't know that he has expended much energy here yet today. He's very, very conservative.
Very much.
With his movements, and everything is deliberate. Mike Outlaw going for the big moves here, trying to keep him on the ground. This man, when vertical, is just something to behold. He's filling this room every time he stands up.
Oh, chop across the chest.
Mike Outlaw says the only way to chop down a tree is one chop at a time, and Xavier Walker seems awake now, and Mike Outlaw might want to take a walk.
Yeah. Xavier does not look happy. Trying to smack him, couldn't even reach him.
Mike Outlaw not looking any bigger than Tootie Lynn Ramsey did whenever standing in front of Xavier Walker. And Xavier Walker just planting Mike Outlaw. And Mike Outlaw needs to leave the ring or lose the match. Those are his two options right now, it seems. Almost wheelbarrowing out of a choke slam and getting a roll up here. I don't know the last time I saw Outlaw move with this kind of speed. I think he might recognize the threat that Xavier Walker getting his hands on him presents, and he's avoiding that at all costs.
Absolutely.
Tootie rolling back into the ring, looking to make an impact.
She's not afraid.
You're right in the quads, chopping down that tree from the base this time.
She's got her by the hair.
The only thing that's going to stop Tootie Lynn is the bell.
She's able to dump Big X outside.
Tootie took that one pretty hard. That was a disorganized fall to the mat there. Outlaw still halfway out up on the turnbuckle here. Rahim going up top, looking to take him for a ride.
Suede needs to watch out. Just throws everybody.
That was some force. That shook our table back here about 30 feet away. Tootie Lynn with the double stomp breaking things up says no.
Not today.
Tootie Lynn wants to get the path to the thing that she has not touched yet, which is the Crown of Glory champion. Tootie Lynn here from day one-ish and wants that belt, wants to be the second Triple Crown champion in Glory Pro history. Not impressed by Mike Outlaw holding something that she can't have.
He did take that title from her last time they faced off 2 years ago.
Tootie Lynn going to the corners here. This, of course, Mike Outlaw, the last Midwest Territory champion, taking it from Tootie Lynn. Tootie Lynn would love to go and get the Crown of Glory and complete the Triple Crown. Here she plants Xavier Walker with that tilt-a-whirl DDT. She's gone to all four quarters. The last man standing is Tootie Lynn Ramsey. Can she clear a path to the Crown of Glory tomorrow? Here come, and it looks like Tootie Lynn Ramsey almost does the impossible. She's not stopping now. She's got Mike Outlaw on a submission attempt here. Tootie Lynn laying it on thick and trying to close the distance here. Referee Andy Anderson in Mike Outlaw's face, asking him what it's going to be, and Tootie Lynn.
Rahim's not having this.
Rahim with Tootie Lynn now. Both tandem, but who wins? If Mike Outlaw gives up, what's the referee going to do?
The big man is up now.
Xavier Walker says it doesn't matter. This match is getting dangerous. Xavier Walker throwing Tootie Lynn like a sack of potatoes right over Mike Outlaw.
Outlaw's down, he's hurting.
Laying on power moves, conserving energy, moving like a giant.
Looks like he's looking for his choke slam here. Outlaw's trying to fight out, kicking him a little bit, doing a little bit of damage, making him release that hold on his neck.
Big right hand from Xavier Walker, and Mike Outlaw launched himself into it. Tootie Lynn fearless this entire match, outmatched physically by everybody in the match, and probably the one going face to face with everybody the most. Tootie Lynn managing to sandbag that chokeslam attempt and buy some more time. Rahim taking the offense to Xavier Walker. Outlaw with a roll up here on Rahim. Not quite. Everybody trading near falls. This thing's coming to a boiling pitch. You gotta see something give soon.
Tootie with a big knee to Outlaw's head. Rahim takes down Tootie.
That was nasty.
Oh, he got his count.
Outlaw with the completely, perfectly legal cane. Stealing it, infuriating the crowd.
Ain't no disqualification. No rules. It's in the handbook. It's in the handbook. Know your rules of wrestling. It's in the handbook. That's legal. I made a play. I coached it up. And look where we at. Number one contention. That's how you do it.
Tootie Lynn definitely the crowd favorite in this match. Everyone wants to see Tootie Lynn finally go and at least challenge for the crown of glory. Everybody here today will be here tomorrow and wanted to see that match. And it looked like Tootie Lynn was about to get it done. Against all odds, being outsized by everybody in the match, Tootie Lynn was about to get it done, and Mike Outlaw took that from her. The fans need to be careful. Mike Outlaw's not like the other wrestlers. You're not safe around Mike Outlaw. Just because you're a fan and bought a ticket, you're not safe.
No, you are not.